Are crypto tokens enough for your portfolio, or do you need some diversification? Yes, obviously you do. Diversification is pretty important and you can get that via crypto stocks. Today, I'm going to give you 3 crypto stocks with levels and why they are fundamentally strong so you can get excess gain in your portfolio plus less risk. So what you need to do is like the video, subscribe if you like the content, and let's go. One thing is for sure, and we cannot disagree to it, that this rally has been institutional driven and retail is nowhere to be seen. If you look at this chart, you can see how the price of Bitcoin was increasing in a parabolic manner and going towards above 100K, and at the same time institutional holdings of Bitcoin was increasing in a parabolic way as well, whereas retail on the other hand is declining. This is absolutely crazy, and this proves. Plus, you can also look at the retail investor volume, which is lowest in the last 6 months, while institutional volume and open interest has been increasing and going towards the previous all-time highs. If you look at the Google search term Bitcoin, then it is at the lowest levels and it's at the same levels we saw in 2023 and in the bear market as well, which shows that the retail is nowhere to be seen. Then what do? We look at the crypto stocks. We look at these institutions who are holding Bitcoin, who are bringing new products, who are actually building things so we can have literally the companies which are making revenue in our portfolio to diversify our portfolio. Now I'm going to go to the first one, which is Coinbase, and this is one of the best ones. A lot of people talk about it, but on Friday the stock price actually went down 18%. And why? Because of the earnings. The earnings came out and the earnings weren't even that bad, to be honest with you. Earnings came out as 1.5 bill total rev and 1.4 bill net income in Q2 2025, but the expectations were 1.6 bill. Now, most of this gain came from the unrealized gains from Circle, but that is okay because in my opinion, the main thing was the earnings call. What Brian Armstrong and the team came up with. This is absolutely crazy, and I'm buzzing about this because I'm an investor in Coinbase and I want to add to my positions. I will give you the levels as well. US perps launched. Look, you couldn't be doing perps trading on Coinbase and now you can. So this is closing a key gap in the market access. Then announced the acquisition of Deribit. Deribit is the biggest options exchange in crypto, and now acquisition of that means that they're opening a new field to play in. Stablecoin revenue went up 12% quarter on quarter. This is amazing as well. Do not forget that 80% plus of US Bitcoin and ETH ETF assets are custodied with Coinbase. Absolutely crazy. The custodian for 80% plus of these ETFs is Coinbase. They have all the tokens, which is absolutely amazing. The institutions believe in them, right? Now, they have partnered with PNC to offer crypto to their clients. They're partnering with JP Morgan. They are one of the best. And not only that, one of the big headlines came in when Coinbase said that it's launching tokenized stocks, prediction markets for US users in the coming months. These are 2 biggest industries, tokenized stocks, which Robinhood as well did earlier this month. When it comes to the competitors, Coinbase is actually really good because Coinbase do not have many competitors in the market. Kraken is not IPO. Then you've got Robinhood. Robinhood, yes, I'm an investor in Robinhood and I'm going to talk about it in this video, but look at the numbers. Revenue, Coinbase is better. Net income, Coinbase is better. PE, PS and PB ratio, if you really compare these 2 companies, then in PS and PB ratio, Coinbase is actually better and is lower than Robinhood. But PE ratio, Robinhood is slightly better, which makes it appealing for the growth investors. Now, yes, it is appealing for the growth investors, but at the same time, you have to be in the market leader, and that is Coinbase. That is where Coinbase thrives. Now, without wasting much time, I'm going to give you literal levels where to buy Coinbase and what to expect from it. If you're looking at the chart in front of me, you can see how this price at this point, I have this golden box, and I think this is a really important support. The price is down 30% from the all-time highs. This is the buy. This is the first buy for me if you're leaning into Coinbase for the first time. And the second DCA level is going to be a massive discount of 41%, which is going to be at 260. And the third level is going to be 222. So I've got 3 DCA levels for you. The average will come out around $270, which is actually really good. And I am expecting this stock to do at least 2 to 3x in this bull market because it's a levered bet, because it's making money, because it's coming up with the future products, which we already saw. it is one of the best investments, and you have to have this in your portfolio and you have to treat it as a stock. The second stock I've got for you is Robinhood. Yes, we talked about the metrics when we were talking about Coinbase, but this is one of the best stocks. It has been one of the best stocks for the investors as well. If you really see, it is up from $9 to bloody $112 in literally 1.5 years, which is absolutely amazing returns. But where do you buy? Do you buy here? No, I'm going to give you the levels, but before that, I'm going to tell you why we're buying this. Now, we saw Coinbase earnings which were not good, yet we are looking at that stock. But what if the earnings were amazing? Now we look at Robinhood. So many records in one day, literally one day when the earnings came out. Funded customers up 10%, record. Platform assets up 99% year to year, record. Retirement AUC up 118%, record. Cash sweep up 56%, margin book up 90%, equity trading up 112%, options contract volume up 32%. All of these are new records for Robinhood. Absolutely amazing. This is one of the best stocks. This is one of the best high beta stocks for investors. If you want to invest in crypto, then why not this stock? Because it's actually doing business. It's actually making money, right? If you zoom out a little bit, you will see that there is 65% growth in total rev for Robinhood and 98% growth in crypto revenue. Absolutely amazing, right? They are also launching their own Robinhood banking, which is crazy because they just launched their on-chain stocks and they talked about how they're building L2 with Arbitrum, plus they're doing a lot of other things. So they've got revenue, they've got numbers, they've got metrics, they've got fundamentals, they've got future products coming in, and they have got the levels too. If you really want to invest in Robinhood, then I believe, no financial advice, but the first support is going to be at $83, which is going to be a discount of 25%, and the next one is going to be $65, which is going to be a discount of 40%. So 40% discount, not a bad idea in one of the best firms in crypto, which is actually making money, which is actually thinking about the future product. The final stock for today in my list is MicroStrategy. Oh wait, this is an old one. Yes, it's the old one, but they've got new things now and the price targets are different, plus the buy levels are different. Now, we know that MicroStrategy has been buying Bitcoin in crazy ways, but now you've got crazier ways. I'm going to explain all of that to you. But wait, they've got 628,000 odd Bitcoins at an average price of $73,000, and this guy is not stopping. They just came out with their earnings like Coinbase and like Robinhood, but Strategy reported 10 billion Q2 profits, beating all the S&P companies. Everyone, literally everyone needs the Bitcoin strategy. They need to follow what this guy is doing, because if you really compare the benchmarking strategy versus top S&P 500 companies, the estimated net income comes on 13th in 2025. Market cap comes on 96 number for Strategy, and PE multiple is at 495. This is absolutely stunning. It's literally a buy right now in my opinion, but we have perfect levels as well. If you look at what MicroStrategy was responsible for, roughly 80% of total volume across treasury companies on Friday, following its earnings, and the stock price actually went down 9%. Why did it go down 9%? Because Michael Saylor's Strategy said that they will be raising $4.2 billion to buy more Bitcoin, but they won't be doing it via stock. They'll be doing it via different vehicles. And this, in my opinion, is a bullish thing. So Michael Saylor said that if the NAV goes above 2.5%, then only we will do it via stock, equity, or we will do via different vehicles. Now, what is this new vehicle thing which is happening in MicroStrategy? I think it's super smart way of accumulating more Bitcoin. Historically, if you look, Bitcoin had no yield, right? You could hodl, you could speculate or lend, with risk though. But now, for the first time, institutions can access structured Bitcoin yield via public regulated securities, and this is what MicroStrategy has done. This is what Saylor has done. Now they've issued 4 instruments to build this stack. MicroStrategy is doing this via 4 instruments. STRK, STRF, STRD and STRC, all of them are IPO'd and they are raising cash for strategy to buy more Bitcoin. I will explain what they are. STRK is like a piggy bank which holds 80% Bitcoin and 8% cash, and you can turn this into stock later on. They have raised around 0.8 billion and they are awesome for the people who are looking for competition against S&P or hedge funds. Second, you've got STRF. STRF is more like a paycheck, 10% paycheck, a little bit more safe, and it's backed by Bitcoin, not 1-to-1, much more than that. They have raised around 0.6 bill. Then you've got the most famous one, which is STRC stock, a quick 9.5% savings account. This is for the people who really want low risk and want to be exposed to higher yields. 9.5% is a great yield, right? Then you've got the final one, STRD. If you can wait for years, like 5 to 10 years, then you can lock up your money into this and you can get more than 10% earnings with compounding. So what is Saylor doing here? Saylor is literally saying that they're going to sell STRK, STRF and the other two instruments. Then they're going to buy Bitcoin after raising that money. Then Bitcoin price will go up, and then Strategy's NAV will increase. And as Strategy's NAV increases more than 2.5%, then they're going to issue more shares and they're going to buy more Bitcoin. Then STRK, STRF, STRC and STRD will look even more attractive, and then they're going to sell that, they're going to buy more Bitcoin. This cycle keeps on going on. Michael Saylor right now owns 3% of the total Bitcoin supply, and he is creating a massive financial, a different kind of world which is going to be having so many lending products, it's going to be having so many saving products, and people can actually invest in them. They can be risk free plus making money at one point in time. So I just want to go to the levels. The final chart for today, MicroStrategy, which is coming down, which is actually down 9% after so many bullish things. I believe if it comes down 25% from the local highs, which is at 341, that is going to be my first buy, and my second buy is going to be at 225, which is the support from April and March plus November 2024. This is a massive consolidation. You've got no idea how high this can go if the Bitcoin price goes up. So we just talked about 3 stocks: Coinbase, Robinhood, MicroStrategy. All of them came out with their earnings and all of them are looking super strong. In my opinion, they are absolutely buy, but at the levels that I showed you, to make sure that the risk management is perfect. And this is also going to help you diversify your portfolio. Now, if you like the video, please consider liking the video and commenting plus subscribing. Thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna see you next time.